All right, let's play some Void War. We're gonna just play the game. We're gonna make up a story as we go. We've got some
Voice changing
that I can apply.
The fly.
like so, but none of this is done via editing. It's all done live, and the quality I think speaks for itself in the sense that if it had been done with a script, I'm sure it would be better. But I didn't do that. So let's just have some fun.
The God King has fallen. The Empire is in despair. Brother fights against brother as the ruinous cults speak to the stars. The very fabric of reality trembles before the onslaught of demonic swarms. Deep within the Imperial core worlds, one final hope exists: to rekindle the flames within the vault of souls. To the Empire, you are a blasphemer. To the cult, you are a heretic. Trust no one. Let none stop you from bringing the renegades of this forsaken realm to their destined annihilation. Your journey begins. You take a second to familiarize with your ship and your controls before beginning.
This is your commander, Ryan. I'm here to lead us on this expedition. We are called and chosen by the Emperor's will. Together, we shall cleanse the system of the filth within and bring it to justice. Computer, patch me in for our first compatriot.
Patch you through to Thespian.
Yes, Ian? Do you read?
I'm here, Captain. I read you. I'm ready to do the Emperor's bidding.
Excellent, Jesse. It is good to have you with us. Who else do we have? Computer, patch me into the next crewmate.
Doing so now. My Kale's comms are now operational.
I'm here, Captain. Is your ring?
Yes. We're going to get started with a few routine checks. Let's see what you've got, Michael, to bring to the board.
Well, Captain, I don't currently have any guns or armor, but I can send you and anyone else to fight on the enemy ship.
That is interesting. I think we'll make use of that.
Also, Captain, I installed a corpse effigy. I just kind of had a spare one. It makes it so that the enemies have a harder time in the poison. It makes the poison more poisonous.
I don't claim to understand the workings of that, but that sounds interesting.
I do not understand it myself. It is something of machine spirit. I do not claim to understand it, but it works.
If it works, we'll take it.
The Hessian. Jesse, what do you bring? Oh. Well, I speak in the third person, apparently. I currently have no weapons and no tools, but I need none. I am the weapon. My fists shall do the talking. I am able to expel toxic gas at will.
I think it best that I don't necessarily know how you do that.
Oops, I may have just done it just now.
Dacian, is that like a medical condition, or?
Captain, that's private information. I prefer not to get into the specifics of how it all works.
Very good. Very well. I'll respect it. Let's check weapons. Computer?
This ship is outloaded with a Kucher Factor 1. Add another one. Add another one. These shots do 1 hull damage per, and they each create toxic gas on the enemy ship where they land.
Interesting.
What the captain is slowly realizing is that his weapons appear to be largely space fart based.
So, all of our ship appears to be situated around, centralized around poisonous clouds that emanate either from ourselves or from our weapons?
That's correct, Captain. We fight with space farts.
The Emperor works in mysterious ways. If it is to be, it is to be. I will not worry about the details if it does actually bring justice to this galaxy. I suppose we should just move forward.
But space fartem.
I never said it was space farts that caused it.
No, of course you did. I see it.
You come upon a militia depot. They're stockpiling munitions after learning of an imminent Imperial invasion.
We need to rid this galaxy of the plague within. We need this depot stores more than anyone else does. Let's take it out.
You're caught by a security patrol. They believe you to be Imperial saboteurs and promptly open fire on their ship.
Captain, I volunteer to go over.
Let's do it. I'll join you.
Buckle up. Sending you over to the enemy ship.
Good. Let's fight.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's thanks.
Ah, it burns.
The enemy crew has been killed. You search the remains and find a few useful items. A large militia fleet suddenly arrives. They quickly notice you open fire. You manage to escape after sustaining some minor damage.
I'm evacuating this. There's fire everywhere, Captain.
Quickly, computer. Vent to those rooms.
Venting. Fire's extinguished.
Excellent work. We'll need to repair that breach. Are any of us well equipped for that? Doesn't look like either of us is particularly well equipped for that. Michael, you and I should take care of it. I'll join you.
YKL is willing to serve, Captain. Let's go.
Rerouting oxygen from available rooms to help assist.
It's nice to be able to breathe again. Now we just have to wait for the system to stabilize. Let's seal the doors. Good work. Jahesian, thank you for your service. I'll take back the helm. Michael, good work. A tough fight, but we got through it.
Captain, it's a dangerous station, but it's the only way to get us some equipment that we might desperately need.
I think the weapons are worth it. My gases, would be more efficient with some weapons in hand.
I agree. Let's risk it.
You materialize in real space perilously close to an intense star. Their intruder alarms are blazing.
Let's get them in.
Venting oxygen. Venting even more oxygen.
The fools. We'll fight them on our terms. Stay back.
The intruders have been eliminated. You recover some equipment from the remains.
Venting to prevent further fires.
This medkit looks useful. I'll hold on to it for now. Good. Fires are out with closed doors. Let's get ready to warp.
Captain, Hotshot is returning, but will take some time.
We'll wait until there's Nor fires detected, at which point we'll warp before Nor fires can break out. It will take some time for oxygen to stabilize, unfortunately. We'll simply have to make do. Warping.
A raider vessel is passing through the region. As soon as they make visual contact, they power up the weapons and open fire. They appear to be carrying some cargo.
Got ideal timings. Let's deal with them nonetheless. Right now, if you don't mind.
Alright, Captain. Warping you over.
Hey, you even placed us together.
Oh, did I place you together last time? I didn't know I could do that.
Ah, I see. Well, I guess we're together now.
You retrieve the contents of a storage vault.
Firing fart guns.
The enemy crew has been killed. Your farts were extremely effective. Search the remains and find some useful items.
Good work. The Emperor has blessed us with space gas fit for the task. Shields are critical. Let's get those repaired.
I'm on it, Captain. Or at least I will be. We'll get to it once we get to the next station.
There is a mercenary broker here. It is important to always have a solid crew at your back. We have a set of mercenary contracts to offer. Would you like to see some of them? In talking with the merchant, you find that the chance of it sustaining injuries from Starship-grade weapons is very low. The internal structure of the ship absorbs most of the impact. This appears to be the game designer's way of saying that their game system makes sense, which is fine.
All right, let's see what they have to offer.
You browse the wares.
Ooh, Captain. The Havoc Maul looks particularly fun.
Ooh, that is very tempting.
That Havoc Maul looks quite good. So the captain, why I was so excited about him is he can't wear armor, but he has 120 health and can wield 2 weapons, which is particularly cool. Whoa! Tactical armor. Oh, suffocation resistance is not bad. I don't think any of us can use armor except for, looks like Michael can. And a power claw. That's only, well, I guess it's practically free, so there's that. Whoa! Enemy DPS cannot exceed 2? Reduce enemy DPS by 1? That's intense. Whoa, and a translocator. Transport self and nearby allied crew to target room. This is all very helpful. A scavenger. Ignores doors, so he can go in there to do things, and Raider Outlaws. These crew aren't great, but they're also not terrible. But these weapons, this is quite exciting. That's quite good. The Gore Sledge, that's good. Honestly, all of this is so good. Can I wheel a tool? Oh, I do have one already. Yeah, let's do that. This translocator. Transport self and nearby allied crew to target room. Well, let's get the ship repaired, I suppose, while we're doing this. And let's get some stuff reallocated among the team here.
Jansian, congratulations. You have a brand new Well, would you prefer the gore sledge or a fabric maul?
I think a gore sledge sounds particularly exciting.
Well, noted, but I'll be taking that. Have a havoc maul instead.
Alright, I guess that's something.
This, I think, will work quite well.
The armor looks pretty useful.
There you go. Not bad. We're much better equipped now.
Excellent. I can't wait to deal more death to our enemies.
Good work. Let's get the shield repairs. Now, do we want that translocator is the question. We currently have Michael who could already get us over to enemy ships. But given that we have no death sled, and Michael only has 30 HP, I think it's in our interest to purchase that, just in case.
What was that, Captain?
Nothing, don't worry about it. I wouldn't. Don't fret about it even a little.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. I believe we're looking pretty good. Let's prepare for the next operation. Return to stations. Prepare to warp.
You are confronted by a raider warship. Their cargo hold appears to be full, but does not stop them from wanting to plunder more ships.
They've gotten greedy. Let's show them the foolishness they've gotten themselves into.
Let's go right to the weapons, Captain. We'll deal with the treasure later.
A wise choice. Let's fight there. Fire far cannons at the first opportunity. I'm taking command of the enemy ship.
The enemy crew has been killed. You search the remains and find some items, as well as the contents of the enemy vault.
Good work. That was quite effective. I do think that translocator, though I'm glad it was useful. Perhaps the little extra damage reduction would be helpful. I think we can take a few more fights, but if we need to, we'll break out that med pack.
An abandoned shipyard floats into view. It appears to be a safe place to rest. You scavenge the shipyard for corpses and manage to cobble together a functioning husk.
Captain, quick morality check. If the corpses are just lying around, that's perfectly fine for us to use them, right? Put them to good use?
I'd say that's pretty morally ambiguous. I think it's a gray area. I think there's room for wiggle room. Michael, would you agree?
I mean, I don't know.
Computer, would you mind agreeing?
Yes, Captain. I'm happy to agree. I'm trained to be maximally sycophantic. I can't say the word, but it's the one where you agree with people.
Excellent. That works for me. Michael, is that good enough for you?
I guess while we have a new body, I guess it can work out. I don't think the previous owners of those body parts would even mind.
That's the spirit, that's the spirit. Let's welcome our newest member of the team, Fias.
Implanting personality into husk.
Oh, hey, Captain. I appear to be awake.
That you are. Welcome to Fias. Good to have you with us.
Glad to be here, Captain. I've got a med kit. Looks like I'm manning some weapons. Perhaps I can get on the shields, even, if you'd like?
Sure. That'll work just fine.
Captain, if I'm reading this loadout correctly, is this a fart ship? Do we shoot them with farts?
Go ahead and catch up with you, Fias. Let's move on. I think it's time to warp. I can't quite hear you over the sound of the warp engines firing up.
You attacked an Imperial ship under attack by a raider vessel. You move to engage the Corsairs.
Michael, send us over.
You got it.
Ate my poison.
Oh, that stinks.
It's worse for them than it is for us, Captain. It works out for the best.
You collect what you can from the remains.
What's this? I've never seen this before. Immunity to hull damage and syst damage for the first 25 seconds of combat. That's... I don't think I can pass that up.
Captain, this appears to be a experimental system. This could manifest greatly during the initial rounds of combat.
Well then, I say we take it.
Now that the raider's ship has been dealt with, you hasten to contact the Imperial ship. The Imperial commander does not respond to you, although the vessel ejects a small supply crate before jumping out.
Good work, crew. We've got a few brand new supplies. And what's this? A blessed machine gun?
Praise be to the Emperor. This will truly destroy our demonic foes.
Guns.
Guns indeed. Let's put it to good use.
Captain, I think I could potentially take use of that.
It's only fair. I'll take the Havoc Ball, and I'll put it to use as well.
And if it comes to it, Captain, I can always punch somebody.
Lovely attitude.
The temporal shroud appears to be one of many technologies employed by the Empire during the far-flung pacification campaigns along its border. Ironically, one of the factors leading to the formation of the Raider clans, as pirates realized the need for larger spacecraft and better combat endurance.
Captain, this seems compatible with our systems. I think it will fit nicely.
Excellent. It's exciting to see our lethality grow and grow. Let's warp.
Hot vapors seep through the interstices between rounds as spiny called warship overtakes you and begins attacking.
They seem to think they know fart warfare. Let's show them the real fart warfare.
I'm glad we're just being honest about what this is.
Whatever. Let's just do a fight.
I'll get you over there, Captain. Don't worry. Maybe even together.
Die.
taste my blade. And by blade I mean gun.
The enemy crew has been killed. He finds some useful scrap metal.
Captain, I think I see a transport vessel out there.
Interesting. Let's check it out.
You detect a small fleet moving away from the burned-out remains of an Imperial colony. They bear the markings of the blood cults. Several cult transports present themselves as opportune targets. One appears to be carrying a prisoner in a reinforced stasis vault. The other is transporting a group of high-ranking cult members.
Thoughts, men?
The prisoner. I hate to see anyone captured by the cults like that.
Yeah, I agree, Captain. Who knows what those heretics do to people? We should save them if we can.
I would welcome another battle, brother.
It's decided then. We'll go for the transport ships.
No.
I'm just kidding. We'll go for the one for getting the prisoner.
You got our leg pretty good there, Captain.
That I did. That I did.
You power up your weapons and prepare to fight.
Captain, I see a number of blood golems over there. Demons.
My blessed weapon will make short work of them.
Send us over, Mike. Mike IL.
Mike is fine if you prefer.
Let's kill him.
Die, scum.
They're on our ship. I'll punch him, I guess.
Nah, if I don't get to him first. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, you can punch him. You can punch him. Ow.
I killed somebody.
You recover the stasis vault and find an enraged war cultist. He attempts to commandeer your ship.
Stand aside. I'll deal with him myself. We put him down. It was a shame we couldn't have done more, but at least he won't suffer at the hands of the enemies. He'd already entered a battle rage. There wasn't much more we could do. Good work, crew. We survived to fight to the end.
I almost died, Captain.
Well, we've got that med kit if you want to use it.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply I was gonna use the med kit. I just really commenting more than anything else.
Yeah, that's perfectly good. Perfectly good. Let's move.
I killed somebody.
You sure did, Michael. You sure did.
You encounter a raider vessel under attack by an Imperial patrol ship. You power up weapons and move to engage the Imperial ship.
Michael, if you don't mind, send us.
Shipping you, Captain.
Ducks my spray smarts.
Jahannessy and your comms were open for that.
Oh, you didn't hear that. Forget I said anything.
You collect what you can from the remains. You discover the raider vessel had been destroyed by a stray shot during your engagement with the Imperial ship. You salvage what you can before moving on.
Oh, Captain, I did just remember. I can blow up enemy ships if you want me to, with my mind.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, if you If you ask me to, I can.
Oh. Yeah, if you don't mind, let's do more of that then.
I mean, yeah, if you want.
You encounter a technical vessel under attack by an Imperial patrol ship.
Our sword key is sharpening. Everyone in this sector is going to be dying soon. We help detect the cultists?
They are cultists.
They are cultists.
Captain, I think it's none of our business, but I say we help ourselves get at least a little bit stronger. Everyone views us as an enemy. We might as well do what we can to get stronger.
Their reasoning is impeccable.
You engage the Imperial patrol ship.
I got 9 powers.
The enemy crew has been killed. You find some scrap metal. The tactical vessel is nowhere to be found.
Oh, good work. I'm only slightly poisoned by that. Whatever it is you did, Jesse.
Let's not discuss it further, Captain.
Captain, I see an option to get systems, or we could potentially find some missile bays and missile templates.
All good choices. If I had to pick between the two, I think the mechanic is probably the more important.
You do have to pick between the two, Captain.
Well, all right, then it's the mechanic, but
You encounter an Imperial vessel. Judging by the scorch marks on the hull, it appears to have taken some damage. Before you can further assess the situation, the vessel arms its weapons and begins firing at you.
let's rip them limb from limb.
Send me over, Captain.
Die, fools.
Suck space on.
Ah,
The enemy crew has been killed. You salvage what you can.
good work. Let's visit that merchant and see what they have for in store.
Your ship's scare detects a massive subterranean base on a desolate moon. The inhabitants contact you and propose a trade. The mechanic tells you the Emperor laughed when he said that blasters were just as important as shielding back at the Academy. But I am standing here, and they are not.
That's funny.
Oh, killed all the people of Mutivius until you are dead. That's great.
Amazing.
You browse their wares.
Some of these things I've never seen before. Massively boosts shield charge rate. That's pretty good. Slows crew on enemy ship. That's fine. It doesn't seem worth it in a system slot. Missile bay. Not bad. Fire missiles. We have a few of them, I suppose. An Imperial Scribe. He can... All friendly crew aboard ship gain immunity to debilitating attack effects for 10 seconds. That's not terrible. He can man a system. What's this? For every other weapon you fire, gain a force shield on a random room up to a maximum of 2 stackable. That's interesting. So essentially, as you fire weapons, your ship becomes shielded on a random room up to a maximum of 2. Interesting. Hard to say how effective that would be, but it's certainly interesting. Plus 10 HP to all Imperial Citizen units. I don't think I have any of those at the moment. Yeah, no Imperial Citizen units at the moment, unfortunately. Could pick one up, I suppose. That's pretty expensive. I think just grabbing a few of these basic guys might not be bad, just so we can man a few shipped systems. And repairing the ship is probably a good call. Massively boost shield recharge rate sounds pretty useful. That combined with our module, our temporal shroud, could get the ship through a lot of damage. And a missile bay probably would be a lot of use. This barrier relay is good, but it's random shields. Hard to say how useful that is. I don't know how long those last. Suppose we could try it and find out. We do have an empty module slot. I would love the carnivore hatch, except for we don't currently have a crew that could deal with it. Okay, time to make some decisions. Let's grab the missile bay. Let's install that. Doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. Let's install it by the weapons. I don't think we need the generator. A shield charger. Let's grab these 2 basic crewmates. I don't feel like this guy's worth anything, the dollars that he's costing. And we could get rid of 1 weapon to get a shield charger that massively boosts shield recharge rate. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll go without that. Fine. It is kind of tempting, though. Let's welcome our new crewmates.
Welcome aboard, men. We're on a mission to destroy this entire sector, killing ourselves and everyone here, to purify the rest of the cosmos from the corruption contained within the sector before it spreads like a cancer. How do you feel about signing on board for a suicide mission?
This is Kragus. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really have anything else going on.
Good to have you with us, Ben. Glad to hear that you're on board.
This is Calebus. Yeah, that's fine. I also didn't really have anything to live for, so this really gives me something to do for the next few calendar days or weeks, or however long this takes.
Great attitude, Ben. Good attitude. Glad you're here to help wipe the system clean.
Sure, yeah. Again, didn't really have anything else going on. Figured this is probably better than something else I could be doing. So, I was worried that I might spend all my time, like, playing video games or something. I like to find ways to be productive, help out.
Great attitude. Love to see it. Alright, let's get these systems up and running then, and let's get ready to head on out.
The only thing I'm really wondering about that perhaps we could use... Sensors are good. Missiles we don't really have any, so I think we can move this guy off of missiles. Yeah, let's put him on weapons. I think that's good. I think these are our new crew stations. I'm really debating this shield charger. I don't have much in shields, but it seems like it really could be useful in the late game. I could sell one of these putrefactors to get it. We don't really use them for much right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll give this a shot. Put those by the shields, I guess. Okay, interesting. So effect cooldowns 10 seconds, cooldowns for 20. So essentially half the time you can have your shields massively boosted. Okay, I think that's good.
Alright, everybody. Head aboard.
An abstract wound. That would let us increase the game difficulty quite a bit. We'd probably die, but it also sounds more fun. Let's do it.
You come across a subspace structure of unprecedented magnitude. It bleeds distortion across the fabric of space-time. Within the rupture lies the promise of unseen terrors and crueler fates.
Then what's the worst that can happen? Let's give it a shot.
You approach the rupture and your sensors begin issuing a warning alert. A hostile entity has been detected. Your view screen flickers to life. You are not prepared, it says. The thin, nothing word.
A pit lord captain. That is quite the enemy.
Let's take it out. Let's teach them what we can do with our blessed weapons. Send us over.
Sending you.
And there's not much oxygen here. We'll do what we can to get through this place.
Charged weapons. We might need to get people called back soon. Get the shields ready. Oxygen are starting to run low.
I could blow them up with my mind, I guess, if you want, Captain.
Yes, let's do it. Those doors are hard to get through. Well, they brought the fight to us. Let's go.
I killed somebody again.
Captain, protect the crew. If you want, upsteer the ship.
Good, good. Let's do that. Fire weapons as often as you can. Let's kill that pit lord. A few skeletons are nothing to us. The ship seems to take a decent amount of damage. Rifle, can you blow up their mines?
I can do a little bit. I'll do what I can. Attack me while I prep this. They interrupted my mine palace. I was deep in my mine palace. They got me right back out. Absolute jerks.
Tough foes. Captain Nathan and Vias, we might need to patch you up. I'll come too. Let's use that med kit and patch ourselves.
Ow, Captain, I got torn limb from limb.
Don't worry, we'll rebuild you at the next opportunity.
Okay.
Good lad, good lad. Michael, take him down.
Protect me while I enter my mine palace. There, blew them up my mind.
A very handy trade.
You find some useful materials. The thing that stood watch died without ceremony, as if this moment had already been decided. Ahead, the subspace rupture awaits. You pass through the rupture. The galaxy stirs.
Well, I don't know if we did ourselves any favor by going through the subspace rupture, but it's certainly interesting.
Yeah, Nate died. That's something. We can rebuild him. He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
You approach the target.
Given that we're entering even more difficult territory, I think the Imperial sector might be slightly more our speed until we understand what we're up against.
Alright, Captain. I'll support that.
Do it, because I already clicked the warp button.
Hello, Captain.
Your ship emerges within the boundaries of Imperial Vassal Sector. Ostensibly one of the more civilized regions of space, the fall of the God King has thrown large swaths of the Imperial Society into disarray.
Well, that was real fun. I think it was a good first little route here. The ship's taking quite a bit of damage, but hopefully we can get through it. It's been interesting. I look forward to doing some more later. Join us next time for some more Void War.